The Legacy Trader Indicator, which is available for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. From this section, you can download the indicator file from MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms and run it on your chart. Additionally, traders can read this page to learn about the functionality and operation of the indicator. From the Navigator section, we select the indicator file and run the indicator by dragging the file onto the chart. Once the indicator is running on the chart, it starts displaying upward and downward trend lines within the market. Traders can use the Legacy Trader Indicator to identify upward and downward trends in the market, and based on trend changes and the color change of the trend line, they can enter buy or sell positions in the market. When we exit a downward trend and subsequently enter an upward trend, we can effectively utilize the specific points that are clearly displayed as strong buy signals. Following this, we observe that the price action, by carefully drawing a distinct trend line, unequivocally shows us the emerging upward trend, and we can then strategically employ this particular trend line as a dynamic ceiling for a highly effective trailing stop on the chart. These crucial lines possess the inherent capability to be moved and adjusted dynamically in real time, and ultimately, when a significant and discernible trend change occurs for us, indicating a shift in market direction, that is, when the trend shifts from upward to downward and red points are displayed, we can use them as sell signals and, based on this, enter a sell position. We can also use the lines that are drawn for us as trailing stop levels within the market and for the sell position. In the Settings section, under Inputs, there are options available to us. In the first Input section, we can enable or disable the alert sending status. And if this option is set to false, the next two options will not be functional. However, if this option is set to true, we can enable or disable the alert sending to the mailbox in the next inputs. If this option is also set to true, we must have completed the email settings in the Tools tab under Options so that buy and sell signals are sent to our mailbox. In the next inputs, we can also enable or disable sending alerts as notifications to the mobile. In the next section, we can precisely set the timeout period and the subject line here, where we can carefully adjust the time interval between alert messages. This interval represents the maximum time MetaTrader will diligently try to send these important messages. In the next crucial inputs section, we can precisely specify the alert subject or a custom personalized message. And in the subsequent detailed section, we are able to meticulously set the exact calculation amount and the precise number of historical candles to be thoroughly calculated and clearly displayed on the chart. By default, this is thoughtfully set to 1000 candles, which profoundly means the indicator effectively moves back a full 1000 candles from the most recent currently active candle, which is indeed the present one. It then diligently starts its comprehensive calculations from that 1000th candle and subsequently begins to accurately and visually display the significant bullish and bearish trends within the dynamic market environment. We can increase or decrease this number of candles. In the next inputs, we can also specify the font size for the buy or sell signal, which is displayed in the upper right section to show us the bullish or bearish trend. We can adjust the text size for this part. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We would be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.